is letting herself be known. So, okay, I feel like this purple, the purple is our third eye, and I feel like this purple is coming down into your green heart chakra, which is good because that's the connection between our actual eyes, because our heart eye is what we actually, feed the world from, and really see through, other whatever BS and read people. So you're very spiritual. That purple again is that third eye. So you have very vivid dreams. You get very, clear vision. Like I said, you can talk to people and tell them what they need to hear. It's like that's why people come to you, and you have that ability to counsel and consult with them, give them advice. So I want you to be more open to that, and take that in for yourself also, and connect that green and purple now into the yellow chakra, which is connecting your spiritual self into your physical. And it brings in a more clarity, more focus, turns on that inner GPS. And not just for other people, but for yourself. I am not one of those psychics that believe psychics don't read for themselves. I get messages all the time. I see stuff all the time for myself. That's why I think I'm able to like have a balance and live a peaceful life regardless of what's going on around me. I don't live in turmoil. I don't live in lack. And so we want everyone to be in that. So we're connecting into that yellow chakra, and that'll give you more focus and clarity on things for yourself also, and other people. You'll be able to tap in and really have good, clear vision. You'll speak with authority. Take that. All right, so where are we going? And again, it's like that blue throat chakra is right up after the green, and it's in our throat. And it's like that is so dim for me. And again, it's just about speaking out for yourself. You feel very like you have to be limited on what you can say. You're limited on what you can express. You don't speak your truth around certain people, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, and we need to build that up because, we have to be able to speak out, not just for other people, but for ourselves. And again, your chakras are more about what you do for you. And so I'm getting I don't know why they're showing me a bicycle. Someone riding a bicycle right now. Did you witness someone get run over or someone get hit by a car? Or...
No.
All right. Oh, they're showing me someone on a bicycle, and do you know? Well, this feels like someone who's passed. Again, I feel like this is another. This is someone that's showing me that their passing was on a bicycle. They got hit by a car.
A what? A taxi?
Someone was on a bicycle and they got hit by a car, and it's a female. She feels like maybe a cousin or a distant cousin or I don't know. Let me see. Or it could feel even like someone who but wasn't family. This is how they passed. Hang on. I'm like, okay, let's move past the passing. Do you know anybody who passed while riding on a bike and was hit by a car?
No.
Why are they showing? Is someone else in the room with you?
No.
Wow.
Well, I just got out. I'm on the hallway right now.
Okay. Was someone else in the room with you just now, though?
Yes.
I wonder if maybe because if you're around other people, some of the stuff can come in for someone around you.
Yeah.
All right. So now let me just go ahead and you can pass that along. Ask whoever was in the room with you if they know someone who passed, a female riding a bike, got hit by a car. She looked like she wasn't, she's not a child. She was very young though. She was in like her late teens, early 20s. Either way, that's who was coming through.
That's running.
What's that?
Sorry. No, sorry. Somebody just.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to move on. If you can't take that, or if again, you might find out later someone who passed by that situation. If it wasn't for somebody around you, that's what just popped in. So okay. All right. So do you have any questions? You said you might have.
Can you say anything about my married life, my love life?
That wasn't even like a focus for you. Is there tension going on? Or are you guys okay? Because that's like, it felt like a secondary, or actually it was in a third line. It was your work, your kids, and then your relationship. Because like I was gonna say, I know you told me you're married, but that wasn't like foremost in your concerns. Are you concerned?
Yes.
Okay. And that might be, again, why it didn't show up as something that was just so right on for you. So, gosh, it's like when I try to tap in even to that relationship, it's very tenuous. So you guys have been like, do you feel like you've been separated for a couple years?
Well, we're living together, but
no, I mean in your mind. You may be going through life, but you're not had sex. You haven't been compassionate. You haven't had passion.
Yeah, that's right.
For a couple of years. Okay.
We're trying, but we can't put it back.
Okay. And I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff externally going on. Energetically, people are just going through hard times right now because it's just energetically everything is so backwards. So my first, counsel is to energetically try and put emotion back to that relationship. But again, he wasn't even in your heart. So I feel like you've separated emotionally from him. Like you don't want to be hurt no more. So you've just detached. Now you can certainly, energetically, when I say energetically, I'm talking chakras. If people understood what the energy was and their chakras could come up together when you have sex with someone who is actually, up there in that ampage with you, even that is just beyond this world. But, unfortunately, a lot of people are so closed off. What's that? I'm sorry, would you say something? Are you still there?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Are you there? Can you hear me? Did we get disconnected? Interesting. Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry. I don't know why I got cut off.
Oh, wow. Okay. No, I know. I was talking away, and then all of a sudden.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay. So where was what did you hear last?
The last thing I asked the question if you see any third parties. That's all. That's the last thing I. And you started talking, but I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Yes, external energy influencing the relationship. So, I mean that says several different things to me. It could be outside of the marriage relationship. It can also be what people want to call low energy. There is energy that can influence, affect, infiltrate, manipulate, and separate in relationships without any other physical contact outside the relationship. But is it possible? Yes, it's possible that there is a third energy. And because again, when I try to connect with him, it's like energetically, and I can't read anybody. I'm just reading you because I don't read other people without their permission. And so, but for your concern in your relationship, I think that you already know what's going on. You already feel it. You know, you've disconnected energetically, and because again, it's not the first time. Do you feel like he's cheated on you before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you know that vibration. We know, women know, men know when they're being, stepped out on. So
Mm-hmm.
again, you've disconnected yourself emotionally from him. And you did that several years ago. So
Mm-hmm.
take that and do with it, what you have to for you. That's why a lot of this reading has been about you taking care of you. You've got to take care of
Mm-hmm.
you and do what's right for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're tired. And last night I kept getting a sharp pain on my left brain, on my left side, when I was connecting to you. So I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
you're having migraines, if you're, just a stress headache is what it felt like,
Mm-hmm.
right? So okay. So I hope that.